The cuisine of Italy is one of the most diverse and rich in the world. The wide cultural and geographical diversity of the nation has allowed the cuisine to vary drastically, with dishes in southern Italy centered around seafood differing greatly from the pastas and cheeses of northern Italy. The nation's food has perpetuated the cuisine of numerous other nations. Cheese is supremely important to Italian cuisine. There is an estimated 250 unique kinds of cheese native to the country, and the art of cheesemaking is deeply rooted in Italian cuisine. Some notable Italian cheeses include mozzarella, porcini romano, ricotta, and Asiaga. Breakfast. Although it can vary between regions, traditional Italian breakfasts, called cosianos, are often simple and small. Most commonly, they consist of a pastry and a coffee or similar beverage. Common pastries include struffoli, castagnoli, and cinagneri. More contemporary breakfasts often have larger servings and typically include biscuits, cereal, rusks, baked goods, bread, hazelnut spread, milk, tea, coffee, orange juice, yogurt, and dairy, jam, and dried fruit. Lunches and dinners are often very similar and are often composed of one or two courses. However, on weekends, holidays, and celebrations, meals can be very large and extravagant, being 5 or 6 courses long. They often begin with an antipasto, or starting course, which has bread and cheeses, along with small quantities of meat. The meal then formally begins with a primo, or first course, which consists of a small pasta and sauce, or a soup. Next is the secondo, containing potatoes and meat, usually pork, chicken, or fish. Sometimes accompanying primo and secondo is the cortinorno, or side dish, made of vegetables and sometimes a salad. The next course, formaggi e frutta, is dedicated to fruit and local cheeses. Following this is the dolce, or dessert. Common desserts include tiramisu, panna cotta, gelato, and cannolis. To close out the meal, coffee is often served. Along with this is the digestivo, which are sometimes strong liquors like grappa, amaro, or limoncello. Wine is very important to Italian cuisine, and selection of wine is integral to a proper meal. Various types of wine can be found in different regions of Italy, called wine regions. Additionally, coffee, called caffè, is very prominent in Italian cuisine, with many distinct varieties being present. The most common is espresso, which has numerous varieties including macchiato, ristretto, and cappuccino. Table setting. Forks and spoons are always pointed outward, and the blade of the knife is facing towards the plate. On the left side of the dish are the forks, while the knives and spoons are on the right. The order in which the types of forks and knives are placed depends on the order of the serving. The first course should use the external cutlery, moving to the next set with each course. On top of the plate are cutleries for dessert. First is a small knife blade facing towards the plate and handle towards the right. The fork, the handle towards the left, then spoon with the handle towards the right. Handles are positioned towards the hand that should use them. The napkins are placed on the plate. On the left side is a small plate for bread. Food customs. As previously stated, Italian meals are elaborately staged. Contributing to this idea is the idea that dishes from each different courses should never be mixed. For example, seafood would never be paired with a cheese. Lunch is the largest meal of the day, with dinner being slightly smaller but eaten much later, around 8 p.m. Religious customs. Italy is primarily Roman Catholic, and many of the country's food customs reflect this. In medieval times, meat was eaten sparingly, leading to pasta, seafood, and cheese becoming more prominent in the cuisine. Additionally, Thursdays were often associated with large meals in preparation for the fasting on the next day. Fish was likely eaten on Fridays in compliance with Catholic restrictions on eating meat on that day. Italian restaurants are famous for their unique take on Italian cuisine, providing rich-tasting food in small portions. Wine and food pairing is very important, and it is customary at many high-end restaurants to simply let the caterer choose dishes for guests instead of ordering off a menu. Popular dishes include ragu alla bolognese, which is beef mixed with a tomato sauce and vegetables, pastiera, a Easter pie-like dessert filled with ricotta, panna cotta, sweet soft pudding covered in fruit or caramel, pasta e funghi, pizza with mushrooms, spaghetti aglio e olio, light pasta mixed with garlic and olive oils, tiramisu, a coffee bread of alternating layers of bread, ganache, small dumpling-like pasta, typically topped with soft sauce or served in a soup, pasta carbonara, pasta and bacon mixed with cheese, tagliatelle alla ragu alla bolognese, beef and pasta mixed with tomato sauce and vegetables.